Hello, welcome in. My name is Karen. This is Lost Souls Tarot. I just started a reading and there was something wrong with my microphone. I just looked up and it was the wrong colour, so I had to cancel that reading. And I did pull a number of cards. Since I wanted this to be a short reading, I'm just going to give a quick summary of the ones that I pulled rather than redoing it again, just because I wanted to be quite a quick reading anyway. So it worked out maybe in our benefit rather than you watch me shuffling cards for ages. So we had from the happy deck, we had withholding information is lying by omission. I do not accept hot and cold behaviour. You know it's not the same as it was, which is by Harry Styles from the As It Was song. And I respond, I don't react. And the vibe I got when I pulled these out was that somebody had been bait and switched. And, I think, and of course, after that, Soulmate came out, which told me that I think you maybe thought this person was your soulmate. Um, um, they may have something to do with the year of the tiger, which is 62, 74, 86, 98, 2010, 22. So they can be born in that year, one of those years, well, maybe not 2022, you'd only be 3 years old, but coming up for four, but still. But then maybe either something significant happened in those years, so I'm just born in one of those years, something significant about the year of the tiger. We also had the heart chakra I love come out, so I think you love this person. And with the distant future come out, which was quite interesting. So, I mean, obviously, any reading is past, present, or future, and it's a collective reading. So, but there's something about the distant future which is interesting. And we had crown chakra come out, so you know something. It's maybe like you're listening to intuition about where the future is going to go, and you can see if you've watched this person's patterns of behavior, maybe you can predict almost how they're going to behave, which is interesting. We had Cancer come out, and for some reason, I focused on the fourth house with that, which is home and family. With Divine Masculine come out, which kind of came out between the upright and the reverse, and I took it in the upright. We've got Summer, and then with partner, husband, boyfriend. So if this person did bait and switch you, it's possible that you marry this person, which just tugs at my heartstrings beyond belief. And then we've got Truth coming out as well. So apologies, I already pulled them, but it does make the reading a little bit quicker. And since obviously you didn't, I burned the sage a little bit ago, but I'll just ring my little Tibetan bell because I have a kind of a sound sensitivity, so my bell's really quite gentle. I usually burn sage instead, but it is very messy. Sage creates a lot of ash. Oops. So got Eight of Pentacles coming out. Oops, I'm gonna flip that upside down. Got the Eight of Pentacles coming out straight off the bat. So something you're working on, or something you worked on. Or something you've perfected. It's coming out next to the heart chakra, but I'm not sure anybody perfects love. I mean, that's too many. Oh, and now they're on the floor. Well done, Karen. Oh, goodness. What got going on here? Oh. Okay, let's keep going. I lifted really heavy weights at the gym, so my hands are really kind of weak and pathetic. Seven of Cups. Illusions. This isn't about options, this is about illusions or delusions. This illusion's about something, or delusions about something you've been working on, putting all your effort and your time and your hard work into. Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords. There's quite a graphic heart there in that one. See the veins and everything, or arteries, I suppose. Grief, sorrow, and loss. I can't get a read on this Page of Pentacles for some reason. Almost feels cloaked. The page may be this person who was withholding information and lying by omission. We have got, oh jeez, got the Empress coming out. So my fingers are dead. Got the Empress coming out, Taurus energy here. I'm just going to take 5. I think the Page of Pentacles is the center of this reading. The Page of Pentacles is not your energy. The rest of this is your energy. This Page of Pentacles is not your energy. It's a little, there's a lot of black in a lot of these cards, to be fair. So let's take another line. Tell me about the, okay, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has got her black cat in her lap. She's pretty regal as a Queen of Wands. She sits in, I mean, she's fire sign, possible fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This particular Queen of Wands is giving me that there's a number of ways you can interpret the Queen of Wands, and it's dependent on the energy and the situation. In this situation, so in the past, black cats were seen as bad luck. And the Queen of Wands, you know, and in some cultures they would actually, you know, do away with the black cats in order to, you know, because they were deemed that bad luck. And this Queen of Wands is sitting with her black cat, proudly on her lap, just like, don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm going to sit here in my regal splendor, and I'm going to sit and hold my wand, and yeah, whatever. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting from this. Like, you're sitting in your fire energy, working away, because this is coming out on top of the 8 of Pentacles. So working on whatever you're working away at, whatever you're passionately working on. So tell me about these delusions or illusions. The Chariot. Cancer energy. Now we had Cancer come out here as well, which was, and again, I really got the vibe of the 4th house, which was home and family. So you're moving away from these delusions or illusions. And I don't feel like this Page of Pentacles cast these illusions. I think they were maybe, there was maybe some projection there or fantasy there about someone, especially if you saw them as your soulmate and maybe you just didn't see the red flags. You don't see the red flags. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. What can you tell me about this? No, please, just one, for goodness sake. Right. Just tell me about the page. That one. High Priestess. Wow. Even with the High Priestess here, I can't read this Page of Pentacles. This is really weird. You're the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. This line is yours. I can't. Do you know, it's almost like, oh, I'm getting shivers now. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. It's almost like you couldn't read this person. Somehow they just cloak themselves or disguise themselves. And it's almost like you didn't see this heartbreak coming. Okay, we've got the 5 of Wands coming out. Now, normally the 5 of Wands is depicted by a bunch of people kind of fighting, and it's can be quite chaotic energy, and, you know, it can be chaos, fighting, arguments. In this one, they're all kind of holding this, they're all holding the wands in a nice pattern, which seems quite coordinated. So I'm not really getting at a chaotic edge. Oh. So this was some kind of strategic move to break your heart. What is going on here? This feels like this was a strategic move to break your heart, to hurt you in some way, to hurt the Empress. I just feel like this High Priestess is completely blind. This Page of Pentacles is really weird. Like I just feel there's like a black hole around this Page of Pentacles. Everything else is your energy, and they're just sitting there, and it's almost like they're a blind spot. Okay, tell me about the Empress. You know, I would have expected. Okay, don't know if that just flipped, but I've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out, which is kind of just more of the Empress energy, really. Again, more Earth energy. Empress is obviously Taurus, but Earth energy can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's interesting is at the end, each side of the read, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, which I feel is your energy. This is all your energy here. And there's something strategic here. Something strategic that this High Priestess right in the middle, which is again, I believe, your energy. So you're really quite powerful. You've got quite strong intuition. And somehow you just didn't see it. And it's almost like you saw it too late. Whatever this person was planning. This is strange. I didn't get like a really bad vibe with the kind of pre-cards that came out from the High Priestess deck and the Happy deck, but this is strange. I think that's too many cards. Yeah. So switch to my Lord of the Rings deck. Apologies if I start telling you about all the characters. I'm not apologetic at all. I'm just such a geek, so it's fine. Come on. It's maybe not this deck. Okay, I'll give it one more chance. There we go. Oh, that's 2 cards, but we'll take them. The Tower. So we've got Barad-dûr crumbling down right at the end once Frodo's destroyed the ring. And then we've got the Fool. So a new beginning. I think that's Bilbo on his way to Mordor with wee Gollum poking his head out there. So the Fool's coming out on top of the Chariot. So I'm getting the feeling that whatever this tower and this new beginning is, it happened really quite rapidly. I think something almost shattered your view of this person. And it's maybe not even that they were trying to create an illusion about themselves or they were being anything else. It's almost, and I'm not saying you didn't see this person clearly. I just get the feeling that maybe you projected a fantasy onto them. I mean, I've been guilty of that. Oh, it was one card. 6 of Cups coming out on top of the High Priestess. So this is definitely someone you know maybe from your past. You maybe get nostalgic feelings for them. I mean, it can be about reunions and family as well. I mean, there's nothing here to say that this is a romantic person, other than that you've had your heart broken, but family can break your heart, friends can break your heart. Anyone can break your heart. Although we did have soulmate here come out next to the Year of the Tiger. Okay, tell me about this coordinated strategic 5 of Wands. A Hanged Man. Did this person want you stuck in heartbreak? Oh my gosh. That's cruel. That one. Wheel of Fortune on top of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I'm getting a really horrible feeling here. I get the feeling I can't get this Page of Pentacles does not want to be read. Okay, whoever they are, they do not want to be read. And it's almost like this Seven of Cups here, which is you've got all this kind of blue, smoky illusion here. It's almost like they put. It's almost like you know how if you like put up gauze in front of your eyes and you look at someone and they're all blurry and nice. It's almost like because I think this is you here sitting in your Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like you're viewing this person, but you can't see them clearly. And it's almost like you don't see them clearly until it's too late, until they've made this coordinated attack. And it's almost like they're trying to change your wheel of karma. It's almost like they're trying to take you from the top to the bottom and then from the bottom to the top. And they're trying to just keep you stuck in heartbreak. So they just try to keep you in cycles going round and round and round and round and round. Because they've got the tower at one side and they've got the wheel of fortune at the other. So they want to keep causing you towers. And you might have tried to walk away from this person several times. I'm getting a real kind of like cyclical feeling about this. Like, oh, I'll go back. Oh, there's a tower. Oh, I'm going to walk away. Oh, but I've got nostalgic feelings. Oh, I'm stuck in heartbreak. I can't heal this heartbreak. And the person comes in again and hooks you in again and gets you. There's a weird kind of karmic cycle to this energy. And that's not a good tower. Like some of my decks have lovely good towers on them. That is an absolute smashed. That tower has fallen down. No, that's too many. That's the Three of Pentacles, or the Three Rings, should I say. I'll take it as the Three of Pentacles. That one. Okay. So, got the Three of Pentacles. Or in this case, Three of Rings. On top of the Tower. And then we've got the World, which is on top of the Fool. So you might have had help, or you might have had to work with others to help you end this cycle. You might have really had to rely on your friends or other people. Let's just see what the next cards are coming out. Oops, that's too many. That's the second time I've seen the Two Rings, which is Two Pentacles trying to come out. That one, is that one? Okay, so we've got a King of Cups coming out in the middle. Now, it's strange. I had the King of Cups come out in my last reading, and it was very much about. This was almost like you took on a King of Cups energy to be empathic and kind to yourself. Like instead of beating yourself up and going, why did I go back? Why did I let this person hit me out? Why couldn't I see this person clearly? And they might still be cloaked to you. I mean, you might not understand this person's behaviour. And the long and short of it is you might never get the why. You might never get an apology. You might never get anything. This person just likes to play games. They like to plant seeds in your mind, plant seeds of doubt. Some people just like to play with people on strings just because, you know, they're, I don't know. I don't understand. But I get the feeling that this King of Cups is almost like it's almost like you're parenting yourself. This is almost like a kind father figure. It's actually Gandalf the White in that card. And I've got the same energy as I got when the King of Cups came out in my last reading, which is it's like you're just being kind and empathic to yourself. And you're parenting yourself and you're reparenting whatever it is in your inner child that is wounded that allowed this person to suck you in and get you into these cycles. Knight of Rings, which is the same as the Knight of Pentacles. So recovering from this heartbreak has been incredibly slow, I think. Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Rings is the slowest knight in the deck. He moves slowly, he plants the seeds as he goes. This particular one is looking over his shoulder. It does look like kind of... That could be Osgiliath in the background. Sorry, got slightly distracted with, this pencil drawing that I'm trying to, figure out which cityscape it is in the background. The Knight of Pentacles, he's looking over his shoulder, almost in regret, but he's definitely moving away, but he's moving away slowly. And I think with the help of whoever these Three of Pentacles are, to end this cycle permanently and being kind to yourself, and just keeping going day by day, hour by hour, and moving on and away from this person. And you may be in no contact with them, you're going in the right direction. When I think you see clearly now, it's almost like you're looking back and you can see clearly now this person was just going to keep you in a repetitive cycle of tower and going round and round and trying to keep you permanently in heartbreak. I mean, this Page of Pentacles looks like he's offering his pentacle to the Empress, but there's literally 3 swords between them. Knight of Cups, 2 knights, a king, a knight, and a knight. Why do you get the feeling this is all your kind of like, this is your internal struggle, this is your journey moving away? So the King of Cups is about loving yourself, being kind to yourself, parenting yourself, whether you're that father figure, that mother figure, that loving nurturing person that just loves your inner child and loves you and fills your cup up. The Knight of Pentacles is moving away slowly, solidly, methodically, strategically away from this karmic cycle, and learning from it and healing from it so you don't ever get caught in a karmic cycle like this again. And the Knight of Cups almost feels like you're going to fill your own cup. And yeah, you've still got it to offer, but, again, it's almost like you're offering this cup of love to yourself. This is just such an... yeah, okay. The Knight of Cups is not the Page of Pentacles. 6 of Wands, victory. You have got victory over this, finally. Whatever this, because this repetitive cycle is right in the middle of the reading. You got victory over it, victory and success. There's a lot of fire here. And this is the Queen of Wands, and then we had the Tower. We've got a lot of root chakra energy coming out here. Got a lot of fire. That is like some Tower. One more, please. Oops. 4 of Wands. So going from the 6 to the 4. So we've got victory and we've got stability, which is fantastic. It can also be a home, or you've found your inner strength, your inner stability by ending, because this is coming at the top of the world, by having a new beginning and ending these cycles. Queen of Swords coming out on top of the King of Cups. Okay, I feel like this is still your energy again. I think you can see the truth about this. And it's not even about understanding this Page of Pentacles, who's just like a mysterious figure here. Okay, there's just, it's almost like negative energy I'm getting from it. I don't mean negative in a energy, I just mean that it's just like a vacuum around this particular card. Everything else is your story and your energy. But I think you see the truth about what you need to do for you. And it's not about getting answers. It's not about getting the apology. It's not about getting closure. The disrespect is the closure. The behavior is the closure. Because if words don't match actions, the words are meaningless. Oops, that one. Kind of flipped upside down. Ace of Cups. I'm not really sure which way to take that one. I'm going to take it the way it fell, which is in the reverse. So I think right now your cup is quite empty because this is coming out beneath the heartbreak and this strategic, whatever it was, the strategic attack on your heart. And I think it was strategic and just keeping you hooked in and slowly trying to kind of wear you down over time. It's almost like, because this Wheel of Fortune's like a, what would you call it? A water wheel? And it's almost like it's just going round and round and round and round and round and round this cycle, wearing you down, wearing you down. It's almost like waterboarding you emotionally. And slowly, this was the purpose, to slowly empty your cup. Because this isn't an over, even if this was in the upright, it's not an overflowing cup. It's not full. But here, this is like basically draining you. And I think you're seeing the truth about what this person was doing to you. And you can see now with retrospect, because with the Six of Cups here, which is about kind of looking back as well, you can see exactly what was happening. Two of Cups. That's a strange card to finish on. Okay, I'm going to get, I didn't lift out the Kipper cards. Hang on. Let's just get a little bit of clarification here. Let's get the cards. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Tell me about this Two of Cups. That one. Abundance. Keep a positive mind. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So you've not lost love and hope. Your cup might be empty right now, but I think ultimately you know that you need to heal. You need to look back. You need to see the truth about what happened. You need to be your own parent and love yourself and nurture yourself and care for yourself. Continue to move away slowly, like the Knight of Pentacles. And yeah, looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. I'm taking the make new memories from that one. You just want something new. And maybe you still feel nostalgic about this person, but that too shall will pass. What's the phrase? Will that too shall pass? No, you shall not pass is actually the one I'm thinking of. But sorry if I'm mumbling. It's really late at night and I'm quite tired. And I said this was going to be quick, but of course I'm going to try and clarify a few things. And then we have Heart with the Key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart and getting together perfect. So you've not lost hope in love, even though at one point you thought whoever this black hole Page of Pentacles is, however you thought they were, you have not lost hope in love, and you're still, you might not be ready right now because your cup might be empty, but you still want that relationship, and you've not, this person hasn't basically sucked you dry and made you believe that you can't find someone else. At one point you thought they were a soulmate, and I think you see this person very, very clearly and exactly what they were doing, and they were keeping you stuck in cycles. And you see through this illusion, right? Yeah, I believe you see through this illusion. I'm just going to see if I can clarify something on this Page of Pentacles. Can you tell me anything about this Page of Pentacles? Because there's none of their energy coming out in this reading other than this coordinated Five of Wands to break your heart and this weird cycle that they kept you in. It was almost like they kept creating towers. You kept walking away, but you got nostalgic. Then you got stuck in heartbreak. And then the Wheel of Fortune turned, and then you went back, and then, oh, they caused another tower with their behavior. You know, it's like, you realize that, innocent. Whew. If Page of Pentacles thinks they're innocent, are they? I don't think so. Are they playing the innocent? Are you the bad guy in this narrative? Is that the way that's going? Oh, yeah, they're stuck in their ego. I'm so innocent. I'm so egotistical. I'm just an innocent little puppy. I didn't do anything. We've got June coming out. Could be someone's name, doubt it. I think it's the month of June. We had summer come out here, so maybe late June. Some, oops, what's flipped over there? What flipped over? Year of the Rat. 1960s, 72, 84, 96, 2008, and 2020. I'm going to take a couple of the white cards and then I'm just going to finish it there. I'm not going to take very many off the top of the deck. Anything else you can... Creativity. Could be a creative person, or maybe you're finding... Well, I mean, to be fair, the white should really be your energy. That's how I usually do it. I usually do the black deck, their energy, the white deck, your energy, balance. So you're finding creativity out of this. You're finding a way to express yourself, express your pain, however that is. Art, dance, drawing, writing, you know. But you're finding a way to find your balance here and find your temperance energy. And it sounds like October. So it might take a wee while for you to find your balance again, especially if you're still in this Ace of Cups. Bearing in mind that this can be past, present, or future, so maybe it was October last year you started to find your balance, which is not that long ago. And divorce. Now, I think the first time I did this through, when I wasn't recording, because we've got partner, husband, boyfriend here. If this person married you and bait and switched you, that is just beyond despicable. I don't understand human beings sometimes. So I'm going to leave that there. It was just meant to be a quick wee reading before I went to bed. So have a lovely night, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.